Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another beautiful moment to have you here. It's been a while. And so today I thought of you. First, I appreciate those who have already subscribed. Just feel loved. I love you and thanks for journeying with us and for your support. I thought of motherhood as one of the most topics I love and I enjoy being a mom that I am. And I have Her Majesty today. She will be here as a first time mom. So we would love to hear her story. She also wants to hear mine. So stay there, watch this video. And if you like this kind of content, smash that thumbs up, like it. Show us by loving us, write your comment, tell us what you like, what you love us to talk about. And of course, what we are going to talk about is our views, our opinions, and our experiences. So you have something new, let us know by commenting, engage with us, and share this video to reach as many people as possible because I am 100% sure it will help someone. So welcome, darling.
Thank you.
Tell my visitors, my friends, and my family here on YouTube who you are, what you are. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Seraphine, for having me here.
Yeah, anytime.
My name is Cate Odur. I am a young mother, first of all, a first-time mom. I don't know if young is young, but I am like young. I am a journalist. I am a radio presenter. Okay. And so I am happy to be here to have this conversation because, like you said, motherhood is a learning journey. And you learn better when you hear other people's experiences. So I am here, first of all, to learn and also to learn with you and for you to be part of this incredible journey. So thank you so much. I am so thrilled to be here.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now that you are a radio presenter, tumia lugha yako. Like tuambie, basi tumefika hapa tutaongelelea juu ya umama.
Umama is bad. Umama sounds like matusi.
Really?
Tunaongelea kuhusu ulezi. No, ulezi is much better.
And the way I brag, I know Kiswahili.
Uko tu sawa. From where you come from, so
no.
We are not judging you.
Yes, darling. You are a mom?
Yes, I am.
How old is the baby now?
My baby will be 11 months this month. So we are just close to that big one.
So birthday loading.
Yeah.
First birthday.
First birthday. And it has been an incredible journey.
I can only imagine.
And what I love about motherhood is it just comes naturally, you know. Like given if you knew me before this journey, I am sure I was a totally different person. And then pregnancy happens, baby comes, and you just change. I think not even changing, you just go with the flow of being pregnant, of being a mother, and you enjoy every step. So if you see me glowing like the way I'm glowing, it's because of the journey.
See what I say? Oh yeah, for sure. By the way, you're glowing.
Thank you.
Now I loved how you put it. You know, the excitement, the feeling. Even words cannot express. Actually, I feel you. I feel you. Now you as being just one and the first one. Imagine we have been there like four times.
So I know
one, two.
So my feeling times 4. Okay.
So double.
Okay.
So that must be times 8.
Okay, Sarah. I'm not even jealous.
So slow down. Calm down.
I'm not jealous.
Calm down.
But it is so good. And I also want to learn from you 4 times my experience, you know. And I am sure there are people who are just about to be mothers, mom-to-be's. Those who are planning to be, and those who have been mothers. So this conversation will suit them.
I'm sure. Actually, you know, when you talk of that you are here to learn, surprisingly, we just say motherhood is a journey.
It is.
Let me start by saying that.
It is.
And there is no person who will tell us, define motherhood.
You can't. You can't define.
So that means then we are learning from each other. Like you, me being with the 4 times, 10 times, 1,000 times, you with the 1 doesn't mean you are lesser than me.
No.
So please.
Okay.
So you're back and pull it like you're also just a mom and enjoy it. We begin from there, that enjoy the moment, live the journey because it's a journey.
Yes, it is.
And by now you'll agree with me, so far I don't know, what were your expectations?
Uh-huh.
You already have it.
Yeah.
But is
I already
the
have
journey
the
already what
experience.
you are thinking? Was it anything? Is it anything
Close,
near what you are imagining, or before what you thought motherhood was?
If I start comparing what I knew before and what I've experienced, I'm sure this YouTube channel will have links. I think, I don't know how many links. Segments. We'll even have part 1, part 2, part 4, part 4, BA, you know.
Then that, I think that, to me, our viewers, this is the best thing we've had today. That she's ready to bring us to the links. The baby is just 11 months, but she already telling us she has she will give us part 6 segments of her journey up to this far. Wow.
I will start by the pregnancy itself, not because when you talk about motherhood, like the way you said, it's a journey. And a journey has to start somewhere.
Actually, from conception.
Yeah, from conception. So you find yourself pregnant, you go to the hospital, you confirm that you're actually pregnant. And by then I was around 16 weeks, not even 16 weeks, I think 8 weeks or so. You confirm you are pregnant, and your life totally changes from that time.
That kind of feeling.
Yeah, that kind of feeling. So you're like, okay, so everything that I've been feeling in the morning, the mood swings that I've been having, so they are more, it carries life, you know. And your perception about life just changes. Everything about you, it changes immediately the moment you just find out that you have a life inside you. And so you go on with the antenatal, the supplements you're advised to take, and then you have to take care of your body.
Now, before you
3 times
before you start with the supplements, I did this video, one of my episodes on this platform. I was talking to a parent coach, and I remember her telling me, actually it's the video is on this channel, so check out on parenthood. So she said we should prepare to have kids. Now, did you prepare? Like, were you waiting on this? Had you planned for this time, that moment, and or it just happened? You found yourself?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I planned. I say it just happened.
It is in between.
Yeah, it is in between. But you see, I don't want to say it was unwanted or what. It was unexpected. But then again, the moment I knew what was happening, I was like, okay, I've been waiting for this. Like, I've been waiting for this. So I want to say it was a nice surprise. It was a nice surprise.
How nice.
I don't want even to, I can't even explain
the best feeling
the best feeling ever. So it has been an incredible journey. Like, looking back, I think I would do the same again and again and again.
In the process?
No, my pregnancy was so smooth. I didn't have morning sickness.
So blessed.
I used to have the morning sickness before I knew what was happening to me. So the moment I found out what was happening, I was like, oh, okay. And
so it was this.
Yeah, everything was just okay. I never used to have, but I can just say I had terrible mood swings. Yeah.
You're the people who just change you're like,
all of a sudden you don't want this person, all of a sudden you don't want to go to this place, and you're used to going to that place, but all of a sudden nothing makes sense. So I had an introverted kind of pregnancy. So I just...
And you are an extrovert.
I am an extrovert. Like a normal person, like normally without the hormones, I am an extrovert. But because of pregnancy, I think I become somewhat
something else.
Yeah, and I think every experience was just beautiful.
And it was natural.
Yeah,
so this thing natural. Of someone saying anajifanya, like
no,
it was so natural.
It was so natural.
Sure?
You know, let me tell you. Back then I used to think watu wanajiekea like mtoto atakataje watu, you know,
nakatai pesa
na chakula katai. So when I found myself there, I understood what.
So you now appreciate.
Yeah, I appreciate everything and every aspect of it. But you see, even if you find yourself there, you just find a way of living with people, because you cannot be on your own. So you have to control everything. You don't like make it go overboard. I know because you don't feel like talking to people, you won't say whenever you have a problem.
But I thought you said you can't control.
You can't control,
but you can manage.
You can manage it, and then acceptance.
Manage,
and then if you accept it, if you are in denial, itakuwa shida. Okay, kujikubali ujue, by the way, I have terrible moods, and so how am I going to approach this person? I want this kind of
and
help.
I think also it also depends, maybe just to add on what you are saying, like out of my own experience, you need to make people aware around you.
Yeah. So that they know what is going on.
We begin from closest, like a spouse, people near you. If you got siblings, if you're staying with people in the house, at least close your buddies, your inner circle.
Yeah. You let them know whatever you're going through.
Because it's just a support system. So at least you'll be excused.
Yeah.
You know, someone will not go away like today.
What was wrong with
what
kids?
was that?
Yeah.
You know? You can easily lose out on people.
People.
Then it comes with that tag. If you had a girls' club before, did you have, by the way?
I did.
So now, did you tell them?
I didn't tell them immediately. I was so selective. You know, some things you just don't go around telling everyone. You take your time. Like, you prepare yourself first of all, so that you can share it out in a nice way.
Oh, yeah.
And then the way I said it was a surprise. So, you know, there are emotions involved here and feelings involved. So you just don't go telling everyone, but then you know what?
Actually, you allow yourself first.
First of all, to adjust and accept it, so that you can tell people whatever is going on. So I had this small circle of 2 girlfriends.
Wow.
So they're the first people.
Small one.
Yeah. So they're the first people I shared out with them, first of all, and then gradually I was able to share with the other people who mattered to me. Yeah.
How? Wow, great. Wow. So now, the feeling now you have. I'm sure did you start on? Were you selective on food? Particular food or something?
Yes.
Your routine job, or you said you had a smooth one. So
I had a smooth
on
one.
medication or health-wise.
I was okay, and I thank God for that. I didn't have much complications during the pregnancy. And foods, I ate a lot of cereals. Githeri, maragwe, dengu.
You know, I'm asking that now. I'm heading to your mwili, the changes. I'm sure things were just out of control. Things were just happening.
Not so much, but instead of, unlike most women, they gain weight. I didn't gain weight. In fact, when it got to the 3rd try, I lost kilos. Yeah.
Hey, what happened?
I don't know. I had like. I had problems with eating. My appetite wasn't that. Yeah, my appetite wasn't that good. In fact, at first, I never used to eat any meat, beef, chicken, fish, nothing.
Familiar.
Yeah, so I used to eat veggies a lot, and the cereals I'm talking about, until the 3rd try is when I started eating meat, fish, and all that, because I needed the proteins. So
you are intentional, you are feeding?
No, not really intentional. It went with the cravings.
Yeah,
with the craving. I used to crave githeri. Yani, the smell of beans would make me so happy and excited.
So weird. No, you are so weird. People crave sweet things like pizza.
No, I didn't.
Chocolate.
The smell of pizza and chicken would just make me feel like nauseated. Yeah, I really don't know what happened. And before then, before this pregnancy, Cate was a totally different person. I used to like eat junk a lot and all that. But when pregnancy came,
it disciplined you like thoroughly.
Yeah. And so I thank God for that. I didn't have a lot of weight issues even after pregnancy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was so great.
Yeah.
Now the fears, there's several theories you hear about the myths.
Oh Lord, especially when it came to feeding. Because I wasn't eating like the way society expects an expectant mother to eat. Yeah. Like you're supposed to, you are eating, and then someone tells you, you have a life inside you, so you're supposed to eat for 2 and all that. I'm like, but the doctor said as long as I am eating a balanced diet, the quantity doesn't have to be much, or I am eating for 2 people, but as long as I'm having a balanced diet, I'm taking my supplements, that is okay.
But you other doctors around
my moral police and social media doctors, and super moms, And they would, no, Cate, you're doing it the wrong way. But you're supposed to be eating after, I don't know what interval. And then I'm like, I don't even have that strength. I can't.
You're supposed to be like feeding.
I can't even have the strength to take down 2 plates. Now, where will I get the strength to be eating at I don't know how many intervals? But what I did, I used to have a lot of water.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a lot of water.
So it really does. That's really
good.
Apart
from just hydrating, it does a lot of good. Your skin, you glow. You're pregnant, you are glowing. Yeah,
it's true. It's true.
And so I did have a lot of water, fruits, and then I really had natural foods. I just went into natural foods. Junk food, I took a break, but the third try, I ate a lot of chipo. Yeah.
So you're looking for some chubby baby.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So we are talking of now food and the myths and the cultures besides just food. I'm sure you're from a Luo culture, and I know my in-laws are good at the do's and the don'ts.
Yeah, there's so many until you get confused. But I would just love to give out an advice to mom to bees the way I experienced it, because you will have a lot of information at your hands. You have to choose and be informed. Don't just sit there because you're pregnant and this is what normally happens. Do not normalize things in your life. You have to find out,
filter all you're told.
This is what I've been told, but this is really me. How am I feeling about this?
And actually what works for you.
Yeah, what works for you. And then my pregnancy wasn't that big. My bump wasn't. It was small. So some people would look at me and like, are you sure you are telling us that you're in this trimester, but you look smaller, or are you not eating well?
How did that affect you? You know, the feeling when
it did affect me.
It sucks.
It sucks. And I used to read a lot of blogs on maternity. So I would read things on comparing your bumps. And before it's horrible. Before then, my bump wasn't that big. So I never took it to be so important until when my pregnancy progressed, and I'm like, okay, so it really happens. You meet someone, you tell him or her how far your pregnancy is, and then you're like, but you don't look like you're that far. Ni kadogo. Are you sure the baby
so guys,
is okay?
These comments we throw around carelessly. They do
affect that mom. Yeah, they do affect, especially when you say something negative like, are you sure? Na ni ndogo sana.
And some go as far as even touching. Not even touching, like fondly. They like
with a lot of force.
Are they fighting?
You know, is it yours? Is it yours?
Does it egg? Then there are those questions of bado.
Oh my God.
How did it go?
Bado.
You're like bado. And this person, you just met them the other day, and today they're already
forever pregnant. Kwani haijafika, you know. And then I took my leave early, my maternity. Yeah, it got me worried. So I'm sitting at home. People are asking, bado, Cate, bado.
How are you feeling with the bados?
You will feel so anxious. I remember the comments got so much into my mind until I had false labor thrice.
Sorry.
Yeah, I had false labor thrice. I carried the bag and everything.
It causes all this damage.
To the hospital. Not once, not twice, but thrice. Until the doctor sat me down. I think he understood. He understood because I was a first-time mom. And it's good, by the way, ladies, to be so free with your doctor. Tell him everything about you.
Go for those prenatal
checks. They prepare you. They help you. So the comments, by the way, they do affect someone. I had false labor thrice.
And those comments from the people you know, people close to you, or
your neighbor, your friends, even your friends. Yeah, they're like, okay.
Talk of friends. How were your friends around it?
They
everything
were
supportive.
They were supportive, some of them, but I don't know if it's because
my feelings
I told you I was so introverted. So there are those that I never talked to.
Never crossed you.
Yeah, they never. I didn't want. We are told to always choose your peace.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, choose your struggles. So I knew, like, I don't want his vibes. I don't want her vibes. So I am not getting in touch. Yeah, you have to be at peace when you're pregnant because your stress and your stress levels will affect that baby. So you have to be very at peace. You choose your struggles. You choose your peace. So I stayed far away from those people that I didn't want.
Saved you so much from what you're telling me. You are so close in touch with your gyna. Your prenatals were just on time. Like you kept in touch in contact.
Yes,
because I'm thinking of normally first time moms have a lot of theories and you
Your
are waiting,
fears,
your
yeah.
fears, and you are waiting, and normally no one ever tells you about.
Nobody tells you about until you're there. Until you're
I'm
there.
telling you, when you reach there, you are like, no one ever told you. Is there anything no one ever told you, and it was the worst experience you had, that you want to tell someone who is waiting a mom to be? You are there and showers have happened, people have shared all the theories, but there is one thing that Cate will tell us that no one ever told her. But she will live to remember that she wishes someone ever mentioned.
Yes, and I will be telling mom-to-bees that you have to tell them. You have to be open-minded. Anything can happen. Like you see, not everybody that carries her pregnancy to term gives birth naturally.
Oh yeah.
Yani, you have to be so open-minded that even at the 11th hour, something unexpected might just happen. You might be having a smooth pregnancy, and then shit happens, and then you have a smooth pregnancy, and then you fix it in your mind that you're going into that labor ward.
1 minute,
2 minutes, you are out with the baby. Shock on you, my friend.
What shock on you? That you had the experience of,
you see,
the labor pain,
I said, what did I tell you? Like, my pregnancy was so smooth, so I knew this pushing thing.
1 minute.
This pushing thing. Because I've journeyed 9 months.
And you've been eating well.
Yeah, and I've been exercising. By the way, I did squats. You see, the last try, I did, like, every day when I woke up, I used to do 20.
With a trainer or alone?
Just alone. Like,
I used so bold.
I used to watch the tutorials on YouTube. So I was so careful.
So social media,
social,
a lot.
That's why I'm saying you have to be informed, because you don't have to overdo it again.
Google your friend.
Make Google your friend, and also be talking to people, but be very selective on what kind of information you're fetching from people. There are supportive groups on Facebook, WhatsApp. People create WhatsApp group, but with my experience, I chose not to join those support groups at that particular time.
You chose to be you and
to be me
style.
And to just feel my body the way I'm feeling and to go with that flow. So I'm saying I expected to have like the easiest kind of birth.
Yes. Which never happened.
It's never happened, you know. That's why I'm saying
with all this.
No, that's why I'm
so give yourself hope. You are not alone. So please don't kill yourself. Take it easy on yourself. Relax. Enjoy the moment. Eat that food.
Enjoy every moment.
Enjoy
the
every
cravings.
moment.
Oh my God. You know, I until today I view maragwe and githeri so totally different.
So what happened? With all this good diet, with the squats, and with the checks, with
the weight is on check and all that, because I didn't gain weight. I'm like, oh, I'm being told yours is doing okay, because you see when you gain a lot of weight, it becomes complicated and
so you are okay.
So me, I'm relaxed. I know.
So you are waiting for the moment of one touch.
Yeah, one touch, and then I'm going back to.
You send us photos.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I went for the maternity shoot. Yeah, it's good to keep the memories. Yeah, I know. It's good to keep the memories. So I check into the hospital on Monday at 2 a.m. Yeah, very early in the morning, and it's curfew days, so you can imagine.
You just checked in because it was your EDD, or you're already feeling something?
No, my EDD had passed with 2 weeks. Yeah,
but I think that one you are supposed to be told that it is 2 weeks.
It is normal,
and 2 weeks after.
But you see, Seraphine, you're being told that in the hospital. But kumbuka, you have these society doctors who are telling you each and every day, are you sure uko sawa? And then you get so scared. So I remember each and every day I would call my doctor. I'm feeling this way and this way. Could it be labor pains?
I can imagine what that doctor went through.
By the way, me, I don't know how I'm feeling. 2 days pass, nothing. He calls me. Cate, what are you feeling? How are you feeling? Are you okay? Niko too sour. Like, I'm not even feeling anything. So that I'm telling you, the 40th day has to come. The 40th week has to come, whether you like it or not. It will come. So relax. So we check into the hospital at 2 a.m. on Monday. I'm at 2 centimeters. I had already dilated at 2 centimeters. So everything is okay. They make sure the baby, the heart,
and you are happy.
And I'm happy finally.
Yeah. And you know, like in the next, when you are told 2, you are like in the next 30 minutes.
4, 6. And we checked in very early in the morning. I already told my mom. So by saa 5 mtanikujia. Nitakuwa nimemaliza. saa 5, saa 6, saa 7.
We count.
Saa 10.
Where are we heading to?
I'm in the labor ward. Saa 10. So tulikuja usiku. This is mchana, jioni. My mom is
Why are
already...
you still talking? Why are you still calling?
I was okay. Imagine, I was so okay. My labor was that slow. It was progressing so slow.
Oh, not drama.
Until I thought I'm this strong. You know, because I'm looking at other women, the dramas that I'm seeing, and I'm like, no, Kate, by the way, you are doing okay.
You're doing well.
Able to, you are doing well. Saa 11. Acha ifike saa 3. Now drama beats.
Momentum.
The active stage.
Nangoja hiyo climax.
The active stage. That is saa 3, saa 4, saa 6. The calm kid sasa anabeba kitanda. You know, giant. Like, it is so intense. My family and
Listening stop.
Yeah, they are calling me, and to be honest, I'm not even sure what I was talking over the phone at that particular time, because I know people called me, but I don't remember what I said over the phone.
Sorry.
So it's at midnight. It is still intense. At 1 a.m. Now I started getting worried because this labor is too much, and we are going back. We are going in and out. I'm told ngojea. Like, what are you planning?
Is too much.
The pain is overwhelming. I can't bear it anymore. So the nanny comes, checks at the heartbeat. It is going down. So yeah. So unaambiwa, you as a first time mom, nobody prepared you for such kind of news. Nobody told you, like, Kate, when you're going there, be open minded. Like, anything can happen. Yeah, just cooperate. Like, this is what happens. We have this option. We have this and this.
Options.
Yes, you know, like someone preparing in advance. Nobody prepared me. So I am alone. And then I'm thinking, so doctor, what do you mean? Ukiniambia heartbeat inapungua? Akaniambia, sasa, you've labored for too long, the baby is getting tired, and that's why the heartbeat is going down. So we have to do the unthinkable, like we have to do option B. And I'm like, what is that option B? You have to go to the theater. I'm like, what?
The least you ever expected.
Yeah, I never saw it coming. I had a smooth pregnancy. I mean, and then, you know, the... Okay.
Continue. 30 minutes.
Oh, someone. And then, you know, the information out there is when you have a cesarean, it has to be a very complicated pregnancy. It comes with a lot of
theories
things.
We have
there's so many. So I am here.
Cross your mind like a flashlight.
Yeah, this is too much news for me to bear, and I am so vulnerable. I'm so overwhelmed with everything that is happening. But I just gathered courage.
Who was there to support you? Like, you was mom around?
No,
family?
I was alone.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was alone. So we had to call mom because she had to authorize everything. So I'm like, okay, mom, this is happening in that theater. She was so excited when I called because she thought the baby is finally here. But I'm telling her, sasa mtoto anachoka, I am going to the theater. Like, that is what I could summarize. I don't know what she said, but I was like, okay, twendeni, do the necessary or whatever you have to do. Twendeni.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that is what happened.
So you got a CS baby.
Yes, just like that.
Sorry.
No,
but
it's
anyway,
okay.
No, I'm telling you sorry. Sorry, because that's what you never expected.
I never expected, and nobody ever told me.
Now, those are the things that we tell new time moms when you go to those showers.
Please,
we should be told that even having a CS is still a normal delivery.
Yeah,
it's still normal. So long as both of you are
okay.
safe, are okay. So let's not insist. Although imagine kuna mwenye huwa ana choose CS.
Kuna mwenye they do selective CS.
Will you choose that?
No.
If you are given
if I were given
time, would you choose that?
No. It is the natural. Okay, I won't say the natural because there are two ways of giving birth. The VB is still okay. It is very okay. The healing, the nini, no complications.
But I think it shocked you because you never.
I never even saw it coming. That was the only bit. Like, I was in denial. And you see, these kind of experiences might put you into postpartum depression without you knowing, because it starts mapema. Yeah, it's very common. But I thank God. I think as a woman, you also have to be strong, you know, and think about things do happen.
Naturally.
So you have to be. That's why I said you have to be very open-minded. Like, things do happen, and once they happen, you have to just go with the flow. Okay, it has happened. This is where we got.
But the best news is once you get that baby.
Oh Lord, you forget everything.
when you just look at the baby, you forget.
You
as
feel
much there are
okay.
those scars and those challenges, but the feeling,
everything is worth it.
it's worth it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how I became a mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
And looking back, I there's a time
And the baby, was it big? We want to know.
No.
Now that you are feeding well, you're checking.
She wasn't that big. She was 3 kilos. 3
That
kg.
was really big for a first time.
For a first time.
For a first time.
Yeah. So yeah. So when I had her cries, I think everything changed, and I felt like a warrior. You know.
Yeah. It's like that feeling. I can only imagine.
It is.
But now that I had that experience, you know how it feels.
Yeah.
Me, I've never had a CS. Anyway,
4 of them.
Yeah. Normal, like natural.
Nice.
Not the
baby.
Yeah. I'm thankful though to God, but doesn't mean that
it is better. Because there's that notion out there.
Remember, it's not easy. In fact, you went through now both.
Because I labored, you know, people say when you give let me tell you something. Relatives are so bad. So you call someone maybe the next day that you've given birth, and like, but I heard yours was a CS, and then you're like, okay, so because it's CS, it's not giving birth.
That's selfish. I mean, that's mean.
Yeah. So you should
statements are mean.
So that's why I'm saying, just be open-minded. People will say anything and everything. I mean, it's them. You can't control what they say and how they feel about anything and everything. But you as a person, you know your journey. You know how you got there, and because you are a mom, so
celebrate your motherhood.
you should by any means, whether natural or CS.
Actually,
you are a mother. That is
allow
the
anyone
keyword.
to determine.
Yes.
No one should determine how superb, how super you are from their own. Enjoy yours.
Yes.
And you have
It
separate.
is personal.
It's personal. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You all want an explanation anyway.
No.
Yeah. Enjoy yours. Because I've realized so many first-time moms suffer a lot. The comments can be so crushing, so hurtful. Yeah. And we come with the comments. The first thing you see the baby, those silly comments.
I know.
Like, serious, na vile ni kadogo.
I know.
You still say that.
It is mean. It is mean.
Then now we have the baby and blah blah blah, the process of healing. Now mtoto, the baby is here. Now washing, and you know it's the whole drama about it.
It is so dramatic. It is so dramatic.
And I'm sure that made you even appreciate your mom. Did it
so
change how
much how we relate
with your mom?
It redefined our relationship.
Wow.
Like everything happened. Like I just thank God, because I'm telling you, I'm not the same Cate that I used to be before pregnancy. Yeah, before becoming Mama Gianna.
So Gianna changed everything.
Gianna changed everything.
Even your name.
Even
see,
my
now
name.
You got
I have a new title.
Yeah. And it comes with the whole set of
your mindset, the way you view life,
relate with the people around
the way you relate with people, especially your mom. It changes everything, and also the society.
And it was during this COVID.
During last year when it was so bad.
No, that brings actually another whole lot of about it, everything experience about it. COVID with it is anxiety, uncertainty that it came with it, the fears, and you in that state.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I had very supportive colleagues at work.
Nice.
Yeah, and also at home. Like generally, I had a supportive side. Yeah,
nice.
So it wasn't so. Yeah. And also, I would like to even thank those passers-by. You know, you will see someone passing by. You know, as a pregnant woman, sometimes you sweat a lot. You've forgotten even your mask is below your chin, and then a concerned citizen will tell you, "Wewe mama, mbona kama utaki kujilinda hebu linda huyo." So you have to put on your mask, and that was
so people are just sweet people, concerned people. That
in as much as we say the comments are hurtful, they're
those good ones.
Yes.
Wow. So you got the baby, and now the baby is here.
The baby is here.
Birthing and everything about it. And you are told now the rule starts. Who should see your baby? Who should touch your baby? Baby were you bathing yours? Ama atashikwa na baridi?
Atashikwa na baridi, so unamosha kama nimefunga bedroom. Maji warm. I know. And then it was so much drama.
And running to hospital every time checking with the doctor.
Baby is not crying. You have to Google, why is baby crying too much, you know? And then I got
at
to know
night?
about colic.
Yeah, colic.
You don't sleep at night. You don't sleep during the day
What was the
either.
experience now with the colic, with the wounds?
It wasn't a nice experience, but thank God I had my mom at home.
Oh, yeah.
So she was there to help me. She was
lucky.
handling the baby. Actually, she was handling 2 babies because I'm there with my scar. I cannot do so many things on my own.
Being the only baby.
Being the only baby.
child.
So she really took care of us. Yani in an immense way. I can't even thank her enough.
Oh, you thank her.
Oh, I love you, mom. You know, that is the only one I can say. Yeah.
And you mean it. I love the
like,
passion with it. Like, I love you, mom.
Yeah, I love you, mom. That is what I can say.
So
instead of saying thank you and all that, no, I just love
So
you.
with the colic, what would you tell a first-time mom that is going through this now, as we're talking today? Ujalala.
Just know that babies are tofauti. Yes, we'll get advice from people. Utaambiwa fanya hivi. Like people will tell you a lot of things, a lot of theories and myths, but just do what works for you. And just know babies are tofauti. What worked for someone else will not work for you, and it's very normal. Don't think that yours is an unheard of case. No, it is very okay. So you try something. Yeah, there's so many advices, good advices. Utaambiwa kunywa hii, patia mtoto grape water, patia mtoto hebu mweke hivi abab kidogo. You know it is too much gas. Utaambiwa hebu kunywa ka Guinness kadogo, and it worked for me, by the way. And maybe you would be told to kunywa Guinness kidogo. It won't work for you. It doesn't mean that you are not normal. People are different.
So the baby grows fast forward. He's already weaned, right?
Yeah.
She's
already winning.
The winning process.
The winning process. Yeah, it was so good to see her tasting foods and making faces.
Now, were you taking photos like, leo mtoto ameiona, leo amecheka,
leo mtoto hajapupu. Like I would even call from work. I'm calling the babysitter. Hello, baby, I'm pupule. You know, like you're so concerned.
You people.
Yeah, you're so concerned.
Like any little scratch on the skin, you run to the hospital.
What happened?
Did you take those errands?
No. Thank God I have a very sober-minded woman. My mom.
Your mom.
Yeah. Atakwambia hapana.
Yeah.
So I didn't have those and let me say unwanted visits to the clinic.
Yeah, I ever took my baby, my firstborn. Now literally ati mtoto anashtuka until I call. I called
the way they nini sometimes
naturally like ukikuja see there's that shock. So me ati mtoto roho inashtuka. So my neighbor told me ati hizi ni kama heart problem.
Oh Lord.
Kile nilirauka asubuhi. So consultation kwa room.
Mtoto anashtuka.
Like anashtuka aje? Can you so I'm explaining. Unaona ukienda kumshika. And the doctor is like, "Ebu fanya." So yes, nafanya. Now see. Unaona, you know. And he was like, he was so friendly. Like, it's your firstborn. The baby is fine.
Yeah, the baby is fine.
Then he did like, he wanted to, he said, you see, sasa unaona, uko na ugonjwa moyo. Sio umeshtuka. It's so natural.
Wow.
So with my 1K.
Just like that.
Hey, so nice, just like that.
Yeah.
Asking mtoto ameshtuka.
No.
And I suffered the whole night ndio niamke asubuhi.
You are not even thinking. I'm sure you didn't sleep.
I think the dramas of first time moms.
I know. It is too much.
You can take a whole encyclopedia to talk about. We can take the whole day.
Google,
here.
and then with us there's Google. You Google everything. You Google baby has baby eyes. How
yellow eyes.
Yeah.
And baby stretching.
Today baby barked so loudly. Does it mean
the drama?
Yeah, it is too much. But we thank God. Like I would, if you have someone who can nurture you, like a mom and auntie.
So we also
be so good.
Easy. We allow people around us
to learn.
We were rigid.
And then when correcting a new mom, correct in such a bad way. Ati nyinyi wasichana siku hizi hamjui kulea watoto. No.
So mnataka tuwabembeleze.
How
should we say? Okay,
because I remember
please.
No, unamwambia tu, you see mtoto anakwanga hivi na hivi, like you explain in a way I understand. Yeah, someone has made maybe I was cooking and then I hear the baby crying and I come running like you see alafu ananiambia ai kwani sio mpole mtoto sijui anafakulia kidogo nini
ati ndio kifua ipanuke.
I don't tell. No, don't do that. Don't
try to be friendly.
Yeah, try to be friendly at least.
Wow. Now we have the baby. Now you.
Yeah, me.
Now the mom.
How
did you have a problem like your body, the body shaming? Were you affected?
Not so much.
Did you have insecurities of your looks?
Yes, I did have insecurities. Like I told you, my pregnancy, I didn't gain weight. in fact I lost weight. I lost like 5 kgs. So people are coming the first months, baby is young, she's around 4 months, people are coming to see the baby, and the first comment someone pulls at you is like, "Ai, nakoni umechapaje?" You know.
That's mean.
Yeah, it is so mean. Ati, "Ai, kwani umekataje?"
Nasa hiyo na imagine vile.
You know, I am trying to be okay. I am trying to
And you are
heal.
told, be
I'm
easy.
trying to
You are
be a
told,
mom.
just enjoy the
I am
moment.
breastfeeding. You know, it
Yeah.
comes with a lot of challenges.
It does,
Yeah,
it
so
does.
be yani the comments, in as much as they come not naturally,
crash.
that is what
Na
we are
crash.
used to. They crash someone. We might not show it at that moment, but when that mother goes back to the bedroom at night while feeding the baby,
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oh, sorry.
But I think the way you go with the flow, you accept things. Like there's some things you can't change. You've cut weight.
But you look good.
Thank you.
Above all, you know,
Yeah,
like
you know.
I'm sure you're still lactating, right?
Yeah, I am.
Damn pretty.
Thank
you know,
you.
your figure was not affected.
It wasn't so affected. In fact, I gained boobs and I was so
enjoying
high.
the
Yeah, I know. I'm enjoying
But
the
it
moment.
takes time to accept, right?
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I went into postpartum depression for
Sorry.
a while, for like 2 months.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
What
had
pushed you?
I think first of all the comments, and also the fact that I wasn't prepared that this is going to happen, that I'm going to have cesarean, and the negative attitude we set within
Around
cesarean.
it.
Yeah, so it really affected me. And then I am an overthinker, so I used to overthink issues.
sorry.
I feel something strange in my body. I'm like, okay, yes, imefanya hivyo.
Yeah,
Yani you feel
you
somebody,
feel it too.
you feel numbness, or you know the way sometimes you don't sleep because you have a baby who is
Yeah,
crying all
it
night.
happens.
You wake up with aches, body aches, and then I'm like, no, hiyo ni CS,
Yes.
hiyo ni complication,
Hiyo dawa.
hiyo dawa. And then the backaches, whether I came even to understand whether you have a normal like you have a vaginal birth or cesarean, you'll have backaches.
Yeah.
But you see, the moment you've done CS, you're like,
You
that is
point
CS.
it at it.
That is CS. So I think thinking too much about it.
Did you blame yourself at some moment?
At some moment.
you questioned yourself? Did you go wrong?
I
Is
did.
there anything you
I
could
didn't
have-
question myself, but I questioned God at some moment. I was like,
Sorry.
yeah, like after all that
Sorry.
journey,
Sorry.
I used to do novenas. I
Thank
was,
God you're spiritual.
yeah, I am so spiritual. Like I used to do daily novenas for pregnant women, for babies, and all that. And then I'm telling God, with all these prayers,
Like
Yani,
God, you allowed this.
I expected to have a smooth birth. Why me?
Actually, that pushed you
Yeah,
into mental.
yeah, it did. But thankfully, I have a very supportive system. I talked to people. My best friend also was lactating at that moment, so
so
I
you shared.
and I got to know that it happens. It is normal.
So now that mom who is listening to this, I'm sure what you tell her to come through this.
Yeah.
They should be easy on themselves. Let them share out, reach out.
And just know, because you're going through postpartum doesn't mean that you are less of a human being. You're less of a mother. You're not doing your job.
Like you failed.
The fact that you're in that state means that you're a good mom, because you care a lot about your baby.
Honestly.
You care a lot about your
Honestly.
welfare. So
Honestly.
talk to people. If you have a mom near you, the better. If you don't, friends, and also social media. There's so many supportive groups that can help
Sana,
you.
sana.
Yeah. So, and also talking to mothers, those who have been in that
moms,
journey.
legends.
Yeah, you will hear their stories, and then you're like, okay, so I'm not the only one, and people think that first time moms are the only ones who go through postpartum. No, each pregnancy is
it happens.
totally different. It happens. You can be a third time mom, but you still go through it. It is very normal.
Actually, each baby comes with their own. So it's true, I agree with you. Honestly, if you're watching this, I'm sure you are learning, you are enjoying, and if you like this kind of content, please like, comment, tell us what is it you love to hear from us. But from her story, we are learning this, that all of us have a story. All moms, being a motherhood is special, and it's fun, and it's a
is
journey.
enjoyable.
So be you, like do you,
you.
be open-minded, be easy. Like there is no super mom. Please don't kill yourself there. Just reach out to people around you. Also allow yourself, be flexible to also learn.
To also learn. Learning is very important, because you can be so hard on yourself until you don't want to be open to other ideas. You have to learn.
But motherhood is fun. So thank you guys. Kate, we hope to do this again.
Yeah, if you invite me, why not?
I'm sure you like it. If you do, tell us. If you love Kate to continue, we continue this conversation. I'm sure there's a lot we've not even talked about. Actually, we are just like introduced.
Yeah.
Then we will share your experiences. Let's know how you are going through it, how you are going about it with your own experience, your baby. Are you expectant? Are you already with the baby? Are you waiting for the EDD to come? Are you doing those sessions? She talked of squatting. Maybe she will tell us how she used to go about it. So thank you guys and feel loved. So
thank you.
You were saying thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. And I would love to be part of your conversation again and again and again. And please turn on the notification button.
Oh, thank you. We love you.